Hey everyone, congratulations on knocking out your first week of class. Um, let's move on to your homework for this weekend and let me walk you through what I'd like to see. So, I say, I want you to read the article Rhetorical Situations and Their Constituents by Keith Grant Davey. That's posted as a PDF on Icon or Canvas in our class readings folder. And then what I'd like you to do is find what you consider to be the 2 or 3 main concepts of Grant Davey's article. Then write down quotes where you think these concepts are being conveyed. Afterwards, think about what these quotes mean. How do you know that these quotes are important, and how do these passages stand out compared to other ones? Have an electronic or paper copy of the quotes you have copied, as well as your analysis of the quotes for class that you will be able to show me. So what do I mean by this? I want you to read through the article, and I want you to find those passages, find those lines where the author is clearly saying something important, even if you don't understand what the author's saying, right? So that this article will be difficult for you. He's not writing for an undergraduate audience. He's writing for other teachers and things like that. So you're going to struggle a little bit with it, and that's fine. Don't feel bad. Like I said, I'm giving you readings that will intentionally challenge you so we can develop kind of critical reading strategies so that when other teachers give you readings that you may struggle to understand, you'll have some tools to deal with them. So what I would like you to do is go through and pull out, 3 or 4 or 5 quotes where you're like, this seems important. This seems to be like a really big deal, or this seems to be one of the author's main ideas, even if you don't understand what it's saying. So that even if you're not quite sure what the quote means, you still can kind of tell that that quote is important for some reason. And then I want you to copy those quotes down. And then what I'd like you to do is, after you've done that, spend some time thinking about, try and guess what it means. And it's okay if that guess isn't correct. Just take your best shot, based on what the introduction says, based on what the article says. What would you guess that quote means? And then also think about, how did you know that quote was important, or why did you think that quote was important? So for example, was that quote at the beginning of a new section? Was that quote at the end of a section? Was that quote in bold? Et cetera, et cetera. What about that quote made it seem important? Did it use, some of the key words that were in the title, et cetera, et cetera. And so the most important thing is to write me down, 3, 4, 5 quotes, and then maybe after each quote, spend a little bit of time writing about what you think the quote means, what made you think that quote was important, and then have that either on your computer or print it out so that you can show me for class tomorrow that you've done it, and you'll have something that you can bring to your group to participate, and we'll talk about it. And like I said, don't feel bad if you don't fully understand what this article's saying, or don't feel bad if you don't fully understand what your quotes are saying. This is what we're going to work on. This is what we're going to spend time in class on, figuring out what it says, and then also giving you some strategies to figure that kind of stuff out on your own when you get hard articles from your other classes. But that's it. Best of luck. This reading will take you a while, so make sure to not do this all in one day. Try and maybe space it out so that you're not doing this all the night before. But other than that, good luck, and I'll see you soon.